But indeed, our next year is expecting a continuation in China's reform agenda rather than a change of course from this Congress. Joining us is Grace Ng. She's a senior China economist at JPMorgan. It's a political event primarily, is it not?
Yes, indeed. That's. I think it's quite clear that the focus will be on political part and further consolidation of power, centralization.
Has everything been agreed going into this, in your view?
Our sense is that that has been largely decided, and especially if you look at the timing of the party congress, which was actually earlier than what was generally expected a couple of months ago. So in that sense, I think the sense is that it's quite clear that they have come to kind of consensus.
Well, everybody's going to be looking for the message which comes out of it. In Tom's piece just now, suggesting we've got the solidification of Xi Jinping's power. That's one aspect which is widely touted. What do you think is going to be the ultimate and perhaps most important message to come out of this conference?
I think the market and us will be focusing very much on some of the subtle signals coming in, particularly with regard to, in addition to the further consolidation of power, whether there will be more changes that will lead to actually even more centralization of power in terms of potential changes from the party congress.
Well, let's also just look at what the central bank governor of the PBOC said the other day, talked about 7% growth for this year. That would be quite something, would it not? And it would be something which perhaps it would be celebrated at an event like this, you know, as a prediction even, I guess.
Yeah, I think there is quite some excitement about after that report. Our sense is that, yeah, in the first half of the year, growth has clearly surprised in terms of the number, GDP data. We have been looking for some signs of moderation going into the second half, but if you look at some of the most recent data, such as the September PMI, import data, PPI, it seems that activity actually recovers somewhat going into September after the slowing in July and August. So in that sense, yeah, it is quite likely that the GDP report coming in on Thursday would likely come in on the somewhat stronger side.